Together they work, mother and son, in their small craft room tucked inside their Charlotte home.
Do you want clear or black string?
With white beads, purple beads, teal beads, and plenty of charms.
The honeycomb.
Piece by piece, 17-year-old Aaron Anderson and his mother Amy string them onto a clear band.
Afterwards, what I'll do is I'll knot it up, I'll glue it, and then we'll let that dry out, and then you'll see the end result.
The end result? Handmade bracelets that he and his mom poured their time and creativity into. Some days they make simple orders that only require white lava rocks and a few other colorful beads, but other days their orders can be more complex.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just moving some of the fine bubbles.
Where it requires precision, like mixing ingredients, pouring them into a small clear mold, having exact placement of objects,
Put that on like so.
and curing at the perfect temperature.
So I let it cure, and then once that comes out, I'll take the decal.
Amy Anderson tells me intricate orders like these are special for customers and herself.
This young man, he passed away a few months back, so his brother asked me to do some type of memento.
As she connects with their hardships, it's a reminder of her own.
It was really out of necessity. It wasn't like we had this complete, business plan and we had the capital. We literally were using what we had in order to start the business.
And they didn't have much back in 2014.
We had just recently relocated to Charlotte, having to flee from domestic violence from a different state. And, anytime you relocate when you really didn't have a plan to do so, makes things a little bit more difficult. Financially, we were really strapped.
Amy says times were so hard, she and her 2 children ended up homeless.
We stayed at motels. We actually stayed at the Salvation Army women's shelter at one point. Even stayed in our car at one point.
In the middle of their trials, Amy's 7-year-old son, Aaron, told her he had an idea.
He mentioned, hey, I've got some bracelets. I know how to make bracelets.
Something Aaron says came naturally.
Financial situations were tough and it was a lot of hardships, but just thinking and trying to put a means to an end, I started selling them.
Little did they know, those rubber bracelets that began as a hobby will pull them out of their financial challenges and be lucrative enough for Amy to do it full-time, supporting their family.
It's no telling where we would have been if this bracelet business had not come along when it did.
Thus, AnderBerry Bracelets was born.
Respect to you. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Going all around Charlotte at music festivals, sidewalks, and parks, Aaron became the face of the business, even getting a chance to sell bracelets to celebrities.
I was very fortunate to sell, I think, maybe 1 or 2 bracelets to Sinbad, and it was at a diner. My mom and my sister saw him and then told me, hey, go, you gotta sell a bracelet, you gotta introduce yourself, and I'm glad I did.
Just as Aaron grew and evolved as a young man, so did the company and the types of bracelets they sold.
People were actually recommending the beads. Like it was a source of really demand in figuring out what people wanted.
The beaded bracelets were a big hit, especially for longtime customer Brian Williams. Brian tells me he's bought from the company for years and loves the custom bracelets. But it's more than beads that keep him coming back.
This is something she did with her son, so I definitely jumped on it. We got to know each other personally, so I definitely wanted to help her and her son, and I'm constantly doing it, and I really enjoy it.
So regardless of where they're selling bracelets,
You did that. You did that.
or how much their business continues to take off, the Andersons say family and love will remain at the core of everything they do. For Carolina Impact, I'm Dara Khalid.